Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, grand rising, keep rising, keep rising, keep rising, keep rising, keep rising. We keep rising. Y'all know the deal, beloved, right? Let's keep rising. Hey, I want to get close before we start. We're going to make some day today, tomorrow. Especially when you know you still you writing all on your mail and stuff. Did you open your mail? Nah, I woke up, had to find something to write on, man, you know. Couldn't find the pad. When I did find the pad, I was like, what you, ain't that your musical expression pad? Yeah. Grand Rising. Who most high around here talking to? Listen up. Who most high out here talking to? Well, it depends on who all listening. Who all most high out here talking to? Well, it depends on who all listening, because most high talk to you while you in your body restation, sleep, what we call it, gave a name to it, because your being don't sleep. Your being ain't got no reason to sleep. It got other bodies of work to do, if you comprehend that. So most high talking to whoever is listening into the rest station, coming into the activation station. Activation mean when the being came back to bring you out of the rest station in the physical, you woke up to activation. Is that making any sense to anybody? Surely it is. Surely it is. We are in the spiritual being university, right? For sure. Let's get a little bit today, right now, off the bat. So we'll go and take it in spurts. The beloved say, take it in episodes, Sean. That's what they example. So we'll do that today on these. See how many episodes we can get to. On more, I'm going to do different because you know me, I go against the grain. I never want to steal somebody else's example. I'm saying something because y'all doing a good job with it. So mine will be scenes because you can catch me at different scenes. You see what I'm talking about? We travel, right? Journey, men and women, both in and out. Catch it. Focal point. This topic, how much do we care about those that go above and beyond in their gladiatorship? You know, we love, raise your hand if you didn't love 300. Raise your hand if you watch 300 at least once a year. At least. And we seen as Maximus was becoming the gladiator of to personify among all gladiators the best. Oh, that's good because it leads into that. Yeah, the best. Cause I got wait till you hear that one. Which was gladiators sensei, I would say, or you know, master. You can't, in ways you can say oppressor, but I say a facilitator, supporter, right? Knew differently on the realms of then definitely on the realms of, right, you can find a way out of just being a gladiator, of uh, uh, of usage, a gladiator. I don't know, a gladiator with no cause. What a cause. You can be a gladiator with a cause. That makes sense. Because the gladiators that don't get to the ship, gladiator ship, like, what was his name? Prometheus? What? Something like that. I don't know. Maximus overdue. So he had got his freedom, right? Out gladiated everybody. And the king was like, shh, I can't find nobody beat you. We can go hard. It's to the point I like to keep you enslaved with it. I know somebody coming because you ain't the best. None of us are really the best, and I'll get to that. You're the best, but are you the best? Because there's reasons why you can say you the best. But if them reasons came about, you would see that you're not the best. There's always, all right, let's roll. So bro was like, hey, I can grant you freedom, yo. Man, like, hey, what you want, boy, girl? Man, nah, man, hey, bro, nah. My cause is more serious than this. And Prometheus was like, yeah, but your cause, you told him, didn't he? Yeah, but you just a killer. I have power to grant you freedom to even make your cause greater. So therefore, if Maximum fight good enough, like whatever, then he'll grant him freedom and stuff. But Prometheus understood also, me granting you freedom is going to cause this king or whoever who think they control you and da-da-da, and has been throwing everything at you, right? And even making it unfair. So in that cause, I see the king as being a hater towards you. At first, I didn't see it. You know, me and the king got a business, but now I see it clearly. You know what I'm saying? He just hating on you, because theoretically, all that you have done, you should already got your freedom. What he was telling you, so I can help you out. And so, because Prometheus had to grant him freedom because he understood the king wasn't gonna be playing fair anyway. If he can't control you or whatever, then he want to kill you, right? Welcome to round 9. So we deal with that today, right? CTE was on my mind. Many of you know, if I put it out before. Adamant sports fanatic like many back in the day. Right? Still am today, but the seriousness of having to watch and the need to know is gone because of the more seriousness of being a caretaker of the dominion that we operate in. Grasp that. Many not going to. Those that I say maturity catches us, ladies 35, men 45. Got it? So we're going to lose some in there. And that's okay. Right? There's always a reason why you walk like a book, example, so that when they get there at that point in time, you can be read, you can be seen, because that's what we do with the Bible, Torah. Yeah, you understand. Come. And it's not just the literal reading the book, but also the literal of now book is video. We're video now, right? So many people are the book on their videos and what they talk about. CTE is very, it's been, shout out to Will Smith out there, one of the greats in that type of aura, to do it on the levels that many didn't think we could do it, right? But you always have to prove yourself to us, humans and mankind, that we're viable to do it. So he was able to do that. And in that CTE movie he made hit right on, right? And we move away from it, not the sports. So this is not shots at Gerdell and what they, because they off of that movie they have made strides in progress and stuff. You know that because you see retirees and things like that. Yeah, we don't like it. They retire early and but there's a reason. They're just trying to save themselves, their energy. They put their best foot forward on that field, made something of themselves, and they want to enjoy it. Get it? They want to enjoy it, not be somebody taking care of them, and they not enjoying it, and we not enjoying them, seeing them looking like vegetables. See what I'm talking about? So, and that it's hard for you, us outside looking in, because we don't want to see our best retire. You only did that 10, man. You got 10 more. We got to watch that, encouraging that. CTE. You ain't on the field with them. Your head ain't clinging up against da-da-da. You just back enjoying it. But if you a real fan, if we are real fans, see what I'm talking about? The sport ain't going nowhere. Just going to advance more, right? Hopefully some of them advancement be that I foresee this, just me. The helmet, old style, that is changed. I'm surely the helmet that I was playing in, if I go in some of these facilities, high quality facilities, it's changed. I'd be like, damn, all right. So in that product, surely we're going to develop stuff that with some of the materials and equipment. That's why it's so valuable for us to engage and die down our alien, you the alien, we the alien, right? And then there's some you ain't never seen, but we using the materials and stuff like that. And some of these materials can go to our sports line where that, okay, now the equipment they put on, it won't harm, it saves them and it saves the other person. It ain't gonna harm. You cling hard and but it'd be something where that, you know what I'm saying, that helmet ain't even gonna let you feel that optic impact to your brain. Just knocking each other down. No, what they're gonna bring is, you know, they're gonna hit harder. Because we can't hurt each other. Ain't that a beautiful thing? If they be able to put on suits that they can get hurt in. The same type of autonomy that, why do you put a suit on, certain type of suit on to go in the ocean? Not to get hurt, not to get cold, not to get diddy. Why you put this certain suit on to go out there in the atmosphere? Protect us, see what I'm talking? So we'll be working towards it. Which leads us into, we talked about, and I don't want to beat the dead horse, being able to marinate. We talk about cooking, right? So over the night, marinate on, what's the biggie about, you got to find the biggie. What's the bigger picture of the firing, the Ryan Clark, all that stuff? What's the bigger picture? Because I love athletes. I was an athlete. I'm still an athlete. Once you're an athlete like that, an organization, stuff like that, it's like the military. Once you're in the military, you put that suit on and you come out, you always, that's what you is. Especially you do it over 10, 15, 20 years, 30 years, half your life. Yeah, come on now. It's never take off, right? So the bigger picture with me, I heard it in there, but I didn't speak upon it last time. One of the beloveds say, you announcers, you become an announcer, and it's hard for you to be biased because that's your animal. That's what you've been riding. That's what you've been doing. See what I'm talking about? Y'all been beasting in that. So it's just like the blue and stuff. So inherently understood, right? It's gonna correlate in so many ways because all it is connections, clicks, why, woo, woo, why. What holds us, what stagnates us, all this stuff. ESPN, so many other, let the football players come in, come in. There's a difference too, because you can see it with the football players, like with basketball players, the soccer, announcers and stuff like that. Pay attention. That's your game. You know it. And even Stephen A. Smith give it to you, man. The best. A lot of y'all. But the best to show that they the best. You're not the best. Because we talked about the best. The best possibly be in jail. Didn't get a chance. The best possibly just didn't get offered the opportunity. The path. See what I'm talking about? The best probably just don't live in America. But if came here, you see what I'm talking about? So the best at this time of what you do in you, you the best. If I'll use example, you the best Clark who you are, because can't nobody else be you. They can make another you, it still won't be the best. It's an offshoot. See what I'm talking about? The best at what you do out of you, best. I can have that, because I hold that. I'm not the best at this. No. See what I'm talking about? There's other things that make me the best at this. What's that? My steadfast. My relationship with the Most High, consistency. My not listening to some of you that think you the best and that I've been doing this for all your life. You know I'm talking about, Les Brown? Yeah, it get like that. Direct. Because what that does is when I do that, I'm not belittling nobody. I bring everybody down off their high horse who think they the best. See me compared to others. I know I'm not the best. I've been being taught by the best. I woke up by some of the best, listening to them at what they best at being. Them be no do. We're going to not reconstruct, but bring back what really this truly means, because we understand what I told you. You was living in it. Now you really understand where your illusion, your mind was in. Typhonian. It's okay to be phony. It's okay to be thank you that person or thank you that, idolize that. It's okay in the Typhonian. But when you start recognizing you, when you know you, what's hard? That's you good at that. Yeah, I see you. And then you go back and you start, oh shoot, is you imitating or you bringing out your best of what you is because of seeing somebody bringing out their best? Even though they correlate that, we the best, I'm the best. No, you just got to understand what that mindset is saying. And then it's okay to even say, I'm the best and I'm the best, but because you, the audience, and us know, yeah, that out of you, yeah, out of you, yeah. But is that the best? Now, surely somebody else gonna come and you're gonna be like, oh, hey, you see what I'm talking about? That's why you have a award show, because why? This year you was the best. This year she was the best. He was the best. And then you go create categories, right? So you can showcase a lot of the best. Okay. Welcome to Realm 9, video 1. Expect a lot of videos today. All right. We're in a good groove. Most High put it on me for a reason. We're gonna open some doors. It's gonna get better. I promise. Many develop thick skin. This is where you at. Also understand. The beloved say, we was talking about karma and things to come, people going through things and da-da-da. Look here, beloved. I haven't been excused. Yeah, it's disheartening and stuff I got to go through you because of Satan that you sit in. You sit in more heavy of your Satan, where that I'm Satan too, but I choose to sit in the middle of mine. Right? I'll turn something. I don't want to sweat too much because I got my nice little threads on my, you know what I'm talking about? I thought it was going to rain. I was hoping it was going to rain, but every time I come out, I stop the rain. So imagine that. Most High I want to see too. That's all. So it come out great because of the expertise and you set in it, and many of you contribute to, like Asa, Clark, Newt, Vanilla Cat was a wide receiver. Some of y'all names, I don't be looking at your names. I be looking what you saying and stuff. And I ain't been watching like that, so I gotta be honest. Just to the rhetoric and stuff like that. So you think you taking a biased look at stuff among around, but you being more loyal to the craft that you speak on. So what does that do? that discludes those who on the outside look at the craft. They ain't played, but because they ain't played the game, like the gentleman you went against or whatever. And I'm not I'm just showing this an example, but took to heart like, oh, because I didn't play the game, I don't know nothing. I'm less. See that? I'm less than you. You treat me less than. It's real. People seen it. You know what I'm talking about? It's real. It's hurtful. You even knew it because what did you say? This is something I probably should say, and you should have did that. I own that. You own that. Should you have been fired for it? Because you're a person that can own stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying? You will. But there's a purpose in all too. I'll show that. So making people feel less than is what the company's saying. No, you're not gonna, no. I don't care how powerful you are. The culture changing. You gotta understand. People resonate. That's why I'm so grateful for being able to bring competence and comprehension to the music instead of just it being like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm dynamic with it, but I got to find a way to use dynamic words and lifting words and touching words rather than insulting words and false words of endearment to you and da-da-da and belittling you and da-da-da. They recognize that. You know what I'm talking about? So you exclude those who are experts at the game just as much as you, because you're not the best. Even if you played the game, even though you played the game, right? And you were great at the game, and I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking the whole football, all sports, all. Played the game and got all the trophies, and that don't consider you the best at talking about it and analyzing it and all that. We understand that, right? But what it do is give you a whole lot more credit about what you talking about. Yeah, 100%. That's why you was hired. That's why they love you. Make sense? Because what you talk about, hey, he played that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? When you say something like, yeah, he should have reached out like this with it instead of, reaching out with this hand and the ball coming this way, he should have, if Odell, he should have reached out like this. Well, can't we vouch for that? Because Odell caught that mud just like that with one hand, like, yep, he did it. See what I'm talking about? Credit to it. Can match that up. That's it. But that doesn't denounce that you better than the announcer that sit on the sidelines watching every game and can see everything, even you. See what I'm talking about? Know the game up and down. You go in their house, you go in your house, you got trophies and all the accolades. You go in their house, they got all the magazines and all the... Anybody with me? Yeah. You see what I'm talking about? So that makes them the best too, because they are educated of the sport. They're not taking it lightly. They're like, what? Yeah, you can talk about me. You can make out talk to me about some badminton. Yeah. You might be able to talk about some volleyball, bro. But you don't know me. And then you go look at their car shaped like a football. Got a bobblehead of football teams and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Go in the house, the chair of football, and you play? No. I'm just a connoisseur of you. Okay. So based off the number of calls come in, y'all love that, and I did too. I love it. Giving it. End on this one. Let me see what I got in here real quick. I love ending on a good note. All right. Oh, scratch that off so you don't be saying the same stuff. Act like you're in a board or something. I'm trying to get a little professional, y'all. Shoot. And so, not too much though, cause professional. You understand yourself. You want to be, well, you're already professional. Professionally being you, you know what I'm saying? But when you say perfection, no. Everybody, perfection, no. Professional, perfect. Okay. Don't overdo it too much, because sometimes you need that in between quirkiness and all. That's what defines that you still is you real. I said that Most High put on me because if you get, we have already done that. When we over perfect ourselves and it's good for us, the individual. But what about those that we're influencing around us? It's damaging in so many. You want to exuberate a balance in there of what it takes to be on a level of certain people and stuff like that, rather than be certain people. So that you trying to go, it's okay to emulate, blueprint, but to get, fake it till you make it, but get there quickly to be you, to put your signature on who you are, so that what you doing and who you doing it might be similar to somebody else's, but you can tell the difference because it's yours. Yeah, I use so many. I tell you every day of what they do in the science of what we do. Brother C.L. Freeman, I'll pray. I'll thank you and love, worship each other. But thank you. Bobby Hemmett, for sure. Taught me so much stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Panic is next. You know what I'm saying? Valentine, all the elder spiritual leaders, Farrakhan, been with me all my life more. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't know that I endured him like that, but for sure. Les Brown, I know Les Brown. I know who he is. In my younger days. Joyce Myers. I watched Joyce Myers back in the day when people lived with me and stuff, and they were heavily into their religion and stuff like that. Billy Graham back in the day. I sat and watched a lot of that. Very much equates with me, right, and my purpose, and so many more. Right? You would be amazed. Well, you ain't now, because you see, I open up on you like, damn. So we pumped out. I think I should go to the next one. Let's go to the next scene. I think that'll be traveling, and then it'll show we truly on a journey. All right. So I'll see you on the next one. Y'all stay good out there abreast. Hey, for sure, do something for me. Not for me, do it for yourself. Have a pen and a paper pad that you can write on, jot on, all right, for yourself, all right. For my beloved, our beloved, Sean, our beloved. I got to get out this mind. I don't know what it is. My flesh. Talk about it. All right, let me get this one out. Our beloveds are putting out great content matching with what we're going through. It's lining up. Many knew that we was coming to this. Mother Lou, Maya Lou, and so many others, all right? So please, when around my channel, I guarantee you I'm not going to lead you wrong on who to follow and stuff like that, because it's who I follow. I'm not going to digest something and tell you to go. I'll never ask you to do something that I ain't never done before. That's leadership. Or not willing to do. That's leadership. Never going to ask you to do something that I'm not willing to, I wouldn't do or accept myself. That's leadership. Understanding why I'm this mind, it's my flesh. It's my flesh. And you see that I catch it, the spirit catch it quick, because the flesh, spirit's still trying to, it's not told you will get lined up, you can. But like one of the young ones say, it's crazy. Yeah, we in the matrix and we turn the matrix, but we still got to do matrix things. It's so beautiful. That's why I know the young ones. See how I go? My young ones. See how I go? The flesh. So all praises to the Most High. Thank you, Most High. Thank you. reason it comes about, and we gonna be honest and all that, when you get to looking good, come on, who want to take that credit? That's a question. I'm gonna let you ponder on that a little bit. When you get to looking good, shaped up, ooh, the clothes that you put your clothes on, you look there. It's like, but when I bought it, yeah, your belly was hanging out, your aura wasn't shining good. You still did when you bought it back then, like a year ago. You look good, you like ooh. But then you come back, you getting in your mojo, your aura, and that it's just the same outfit. For sure it is. So what happened? What happens inherently? What the heck is flying away? Is that a hot air balloon? No, that's Sean Head. Stay grounded. Know yourselves. Somebody shouldn't have to tell you you think too much of yourself. And you'll know it because you're going around all up in people's face. Tell me I don't look good. You better tell me I look good. I know I look good. I slap the taste out your mouth. Like, what you got to do all that for? It's inherent. If you look good, if you look good to yourself, don't worry about how you look to everybody else. You look good to yourself. Don't you? That's why you go in the mirror, right? Yeah. And take the credit. Ooh, woo! And we forget sometimes. That's why we here. We forget. Pray every time I'm looking at my little abs, I got a 3-pack right now. Yeah, 2 up top and one in the middle. And it working, bro. Oh. And then that little loose skin. What? Where y'all going? Where y'all going? Y'all didn't want to hang on? We couldn't. We couldn't hang on. You didn't change, transform, changed up. There ain't nothing to hang on. We can't. You working too hard, bro. You don't look at it as being conceited. Confident, man. Passionate. Love what I do. Love to know that the energy. Yeah. Now, beloved say, yeah, we supposed to be going to the next place, ain't we? Yeah. Y'all, so I need somebody to come. Well, this is what I need. If I say that, we supposed to go there, because I know I got my beloved moderators. And since almost everybody got the phone number, you the moderator, okay? So what I say, okay, we go transit, and I don't call. You the moderator, now. We supposed to. All praises to the Most High. Love on the highest volume. 3 up. 3 up. I'm trying to touch 3 every day, at least, to go up. Out of the million, billion, or whatever, I just need 3. It starts with 1. You see what I'm talking about? It's good if I can get 2. You see what I'm talking about? 3 for sure. It's the answer solidified, right? Come on now. 3 down. Balance out. I know sometimes it make it seem like it's damn, you just making this stuff up. Notice young folk, even our old heads who know the Bible in and out, who recite it every day, who can take you to all types of things, where they say, Most High works in mysterious ways, and will work through the most mysterious of us, who many think that shouldn't be, and all that. That's who Most High gonna work through the most. Just like Moses and Aaron, Jacob, John, a lot of these folks. Well, not all of them, but some of them were scholarly. But the ones that are prominent, Moses, had afflictions, stuttering, things like that. And then when the calling was put on them, what happened? Moses, didn't you used to stutter? Moses, wasn't you that so great? Why Most High chose you? And we move to the next. Love you. Let's go.